Hello folks, welcome everyone, welcome to Dune Awakening. Today we're gonna do a full playthrough, a couple of hours of a playthrough, so you get an idea of the first few hours of the game, and decide for yourself if you want to spend some money on it. Now this has been marketed as an MMO, but then they decided it's not gonna be an MMO, but it's gonna be more of a survival game.
Approach prison.
Let me clarify things for you. It's a survival game and an MMO game. Trust me, it's both. Do not worry. You're gonna have an open world, no loading screens, trading systems, hubs, exchange with other players, PvE, PvP. It's an MMO. Trust me, although it's not fully fleshed like other MMOs, it's not a traditional MMO, but it's still fine. So do not worry about it. It's fun, and I played like 7 hours yesterday. It was supposed to be just a couple of hours with a friend of mine to test it out and see if it's worth your time. And now I'm going to present it to you, so you know. You can get an idea for yourself. Character creation, I'm not gonna go super in depth with it because I'm not very good at doing these things, but it's, gotta say, it's I'm gonna go with a preset of mine. I already know, but if you want something different, you have plenty of personalizations if you're into that kind of thing. For everything you have like height, arm thickness, chest, like freckles, size of your neck or your length of your and thickness of your arm and your legs and your face type and your age, the details of your head. Then you start going into cheek and everything. It's crazy. The amount of level and detail, it's incredible. But I'm not one that cares too much for it. So I'm just gonna go straight through it. I'm gonna go with something a bit dark and morbid today. Yeah, something like that. A very young assassin. Very good. I like the hair. I don't think I'm gonna give it any beard. You know what? Maybe you're gonna give it something like that. Something like that. Yeah, that's probably best. With a black. Yes, like a very a youngster. We're gonna give it this tattoo behind the ears. I like this one. And we're gonna give it this one for the arm. Like that one as well. Head scar and the depth of the scar, I think absolutely fine. Now if you go back to the eye for a second, make this white. Ah, done. I'm pretty much okay with it. We're gonna call this Lujo. Well, actually, you know what? Angry hat. Just okay, so I'm gonna play the tutorial again. Do not skip it. Yes, start the game.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Now this is where you decide the type of character you will be. And she's gonna get you through a couple of questions which are going to decide the type of class you're gonna have. Don't worry about it, you can change that later, but what you start with, the type of dialogue traits and things of sorts. So let's just quickly go through it. Where were you born is going to be either dialogue trait for technologist, political, honorable, cultured, or deception. So these are some of the traits that you can get into dialogues. So based on this is going to act differently in certain dialogue scenes. I'm gonna go with technically I should go with deception, but I'm gonna go political because why not?
Imperium, the heart of civilization. The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Okay, so we either bondsmen, like regular citizens, or we noble, like big boys, or we are peons. Kind of like the slaves, in a sense. We owned. But we're gonna go with, let's go with citizen class.
There is always work to be done. And millions like you to do it. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Okay. Here, you can add skills from any class, but you will have to unlock them. So this is gonna have a little bit of importance in the beginning. So a sword master is going to be a melee. Knives, swords, and that kind of thing. You're gonna get bonuses and passives for it, and active skills for it. Although it doesn't mean that you can't take a gun in your hand and shoot. You're simply gonna have bonuses. It's gonna make you more effective in close quarter combat. So that's melee. This is your voice, your manipulation. You stun other people, you tell them to stop, you tell them to move. You're basically like the wizard that uses the voice and force people to do your bidding. This is a very powerful class and I like it. Mentat is your assassin. It has poisons, a little bit of grenades, a little bit of poisons, a little bit of dodgy assassin type playstyle. And then you have the trooper, frontliner. This one shoots light machine guns, Vulcans, everything that is artillery. This guy has it. So if you want to go in there, pop grenades and shoot everything and make chaos, you go with a trooper. However, you can get all of them. I suggest getting one of these three. Reason being is because in order to unlock, and I'm just gonna quickly go through this, since we're here, to unlock these ones, you'll have to find the trainers for it in the world. Trooper is going to have a trainer in the beginning, the first world that you spawn in, which is cool because I went as a trooper in my first playthrough with yesterday with my cousin, and I got the trooper, and then the first area I went to, the training was a trooper. So if you want to unlock the trooper immediately and kind of have access to two classes, you can choose one of these three, and then you get the trooper like for free the first couple of hours of the game, which is what I suggest doing. But then again, you can do whatever you want. This is not super important. You're gonna unlock all of them if you want to, so it's fine. I'm gonna go with the Bene Gesserit Acolyte, the Ben Gesserit. Although it should be a woman technically by lore,
Yes,
we don't
I've
care.
heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon.
Oh yeah.
The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
Yes, Grandma!
Come here.
Don't shout at me, Grandma. I've been a good lad.
Put your hand in the box.
Do not put your hand in that box.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one
Grandma.
task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes!
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. will know when it is done.
Okay. And here is where we start our little tutorial. It's super simple, it's nothing too crazy, but it's gonna introduce you to the mechanics of the game, so might as well do it. Most of you are probably gonna be like, okay, yeah, it's dodge, parry, melee, blah, easy peasy. But some of you might be unfamiliar with these mechanics, so we're just gonna go through it. It's gonna be super simple. Let's go. Right. Luigi is here. That's a very good weapon. I like that weapon. He made a mess. And we were on that ship. And this guy.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the Al-Shaheed Al-Khalid. No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
We have a slight hint of Brian Fury from Tekken with his face. And a little bit of Dragunov. So I'm happy. And here you find yourself in the Batcave. Okay, let's start this tutorial. Couple of people sitting here. Okay, good. We can sprint. And we're gonna take our backpack immediately. Or the way they call it, frame kit. So, press B, you open your crafting menu. You're gonna have salvage metal and many other materials. Here you have everything. This is your weapons, this is your constructions. We will get through everything. But for now, weapons, scrap metal, knife. That is your melee. You start with your blade. Press the space bar. You're gonna craft it. You're gonna go into your inventory. Now, if this might sound a bit, this might look a bit off to you. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like the way they did it. But if you just have a look at it, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are your quick slots. Equip your knife and just cut through these moisture kind of seals. Now, on Arrakis, one of the major enemy, the number one, is hydration. You will be searching for these plants, especially in the early stages of the game, a lot. So do pinpoint where they are at all times, and always try to keep yourself up and running with water. Never let thirst give in to you. Otherwise, you're gonna be in for quite a surprise. So you always need to... And this is the beauty of this game. Survival elements are pretty harsh. Water, sun, sandstorm, your movement, everything needs to be planned. Otherwise, death, it's just a moment's notice. Which I really love. Now, if you played Conan Exiles... Oh, let's gather some plants. If you played Conan Exiles, you know already how the climbing works. Climbing is pretty easy. Press spacebar. Well, okay. We have to wait for the menu. Go back into the menu. Now we have the heal kits. So with fiber, you get these heal kits. Just craft all of them. Don't worry about it. And usually I put them in slot 5. You put it whatever you want. Let's heal ourselves. Right. And to climb, press spacebar and hold it until it climbs, and then you can release it. Easy peasy. Gather all the plants that you need. Trust me. Gather everything. Climb one more time. Now, another thing, when you climb, you don't have to just let the animation go. If you're in a rush, press spacebar again, it's gonna jump. Consumes a bit more stamina, but it's fine, you just go faster. Kinda want at all times to be super fast, or you die. Microphone stand is a bit crap. Ah, this is cool. If Brian Fury and Dragunov had a son in Dune.
You're not quite dead.
No.
Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
A spaceship.
Speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder.
Right, I'm gonna let you go through it at your own pace with the story and everything. So I'm gonna try not to spoil it for you too much. I'm just gonna go with the normal stuff so we can progress.
Barricade, if you do as I say. We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above. That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
Okay, Zandara. Enter the ship, find the captain, activated the transmitter. Anything else?
Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Okay, G. Right, that's your escape from the cave. Now.
Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Yep. we take some damage every time we're out in the open. So you always want to stick in the shadows. Every time you're not sheltered from the sun, you're gonna get a an icon in the center of your screen above your head. You see that? And you don't want that, trust me. Let's hydrate. So sprint through the shadows as quickly as you can.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And off-worlder, be careful.
Right. Now, next step. One of these improved power packs. This one gives power, electricity, to your persona here, to your outsider. So you can use it to power up tools that you're gonna use. For example, the cut ray, which you use to gather things. What they call to gather all the materials. It's going to use power. See, 18 per second. So once you improve this power pack, you always want to have it at all times on. Once you improve these, you can use the cut tray, better ones, grind for longer, farm for longer, half shields, and more stuff. So that is an essential thing.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool.
As well as this, the cut tray.
For harvesting
Look at that.
resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Perfect. You scan. You cut through. Easy peasy.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
Got through the
Ready
door.
your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
I'm a ninja. Okay, they want us to parry.
Your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
Oops. That's how you parry. Okay, she dead. Take everything from them. Do not let them live. Kill everyone. Oh, this is open. These bastards have shields. Here's how you deal with them.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
You have to charge your attack. There you go. Let's parry. There you go. Parry and hold. Parry and then basically a charged attack. That's it. That's how you deal with them.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Yes, my boss. Let's activate the transmitter.
need the leader. I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland scum! I man tukta lasto breg ada hung un valo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Ugh.
Stitch.
This guy's strong.
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an Ornithopter? It's simple
Yes,
enough.
every day.
But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals.
I reckon they should have left us fly this thing. But I guess it is what it is.
There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow. Hang on! We're going down!
This is what happens when you go into the storm.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Yes. So all of this noise, the sandstorm, you falling into the middle of the desert, makes a lot of noise. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you make noise in the desert. Alright, let's proceed to the quest marker. But before that,
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
now obviously the sun is going to be an enemy. We have to pay attention where we move. Preferably stay into the shadows as much as possible. Just climb down. Now, before we proceed, you have to see it. You have to see it. Let's go. So, in the desert, you'll see you'll always have like these kind of areas where you have like hills and you have like all these rocky formations, and then you have the empty desert. If you want to traverse from here to here, that's a pretty long stretch. And here you make noise, and here there is a sandworm. So this is what happens to you if you stay in the sun too much, or if you forget there's a sandworm underneath your feet. Now it's coming. I'm gonna parry. I will parry. Ooh. I'm also dehydrated. What you doing? You coming? Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, let's go drink some water first, because we have to be hydrated so the sandworm doesn't eat us for no reason. And you're gonna see these flowers everywhere. If you look on the map, if you zoom in on the map, you're gonna have this icon like the primrose field. If you're in need of water, just come here and you're gonna satiate your thirst for a bit. Grab the materials all the time, like so. Grab fiber. Grab everything you can't at all times, everything you can. The blue rocks are copper. You're gonna need plenty of it, especially in the beginning, so go with it. And then there's another player. Can't actually do anything to it. Never mind. Okay, we have to keep going. Oh, we have a few things here. I'm gonna loot everything at all times. Thank you very much. Nice. Plenty of copper. Very good. Copper is always used. Okay, I'm not gonna go here, because otherwise this is gonna confuse you a bit. Let's go towards the first camp where the mission wants us to go. Look how many people there are. All of them. Very nice. Remember always to stay on the dark side of things. In the shadows. Even these kinds of shadows, like this, is enough. Right now, let's keep on moving. Stay here, cool down for a bit, and then we go in here inside the cave. To the next bit of the tutorial. You feel parched, or we can hydrate here. Press E, and he's gonna drink some water. You can't drink too much, so only the first level of thirst is gonna be filled, but it's fine. Better than nothing. Beautiful. I have no idea about the lore of this game, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what this is. But it's very cool, nonetheless. Walk mode off. What? Okay, he's losing his mind.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Akul, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
Got it? We have just experienced a spice dream. You were gonna find these all across the, like these trials of Akla. All across the desert. And it's gonna have these purple caves. Let's inhale the spice. Ah! It's so good. Very nice. Welcome to the world of spicy. Yep, it's what happens to you pretty much. You have all these different trials that you get to do.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
Yes, of course. I'm not stupid.
Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar.
Monitors?
Rest in black shade. Bila kaif.
Si, señorita. Oh, yeah, there's the one with the eye. We're gonna stay in the shadows. Les shadows. Crouch?
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
You don't want to die, by the way, in the dream. Fail the trial.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Sí, señor. Run past them. Right into here. It's here. Go through. Woo!
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads.
I think this
to
is me.
defiance.
Is it?
Where does defiance lead?
It kind of looks like me. Oh, this is a big guy here. Almost forgot about this one. Go that way. Woo! Easy. Easy, big eye. Right. We're running. You're finally awake.
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Be la Kaifa.
Be la Kaifa G. Can I go? Thank you. I don't really like these trials.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought.
Si, señora.
Who is it that thinks?
Your mother.
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Be la Kaifa.
Taka la Kaifa. Right, and then you finish the trial, you touch the stone, you pet it like a cute animal, and then you awake. On a cart, with a man, blonde Viking and giant looking at you and saying to you, "You are finally awake." Right, so now we're reconnecting to the server. This is, I think, the spy streams are an instance where you are alone, obviously, so you basically they take you off the server and then you queue back into. I see how this might have some issues, to be honest. You get off a very populated server into a dream. Now you have to queue to get back in. You might have to wait for a bit. Might be a bit odd. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There you go. I think we inhaled one too many spices.
Still there, off-worlder. Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Very good. So yeah, there will be these caves everywhere. You're gonna see these caverns and caves, and all of these will have different materials. So obviously, go there, grab the materials you want from the caves, kill everyone. Now let's just harvest some fiber and other things, and let's just get some better equipment. Reckon that's something we ought to do. So you see how it works to craft things. Cannot drink at the moment. That's good. Let's see where there is some fiber. We're gonna need some fiber. Nope. There has to be some fiber around here. Come on. No fiber? Real? Is this for real, bro? No fiber? How am I going to find another 10 pieces? Right. Where am I? Okay. You know what? Brittle bush. Oh, you see. There is a brittle bush over there. That's fiber, by the way. The brittle bush. And grab it real quick. Grab some scraps as well. You never know. Nice. Where are these? Oh, there you go. Done. Now, once you're done with this, you go into research and you're gonna have intel. I'm gonna explain to you in a bit how intel works once we get there. But in the meantime, let's get ourselves the scavenger suit. The makeshift suit, actually. That's the one he wants us to do. So let's research that. And I mean, we could research the Karpov as well, which is a nice weapon. Intel is basically your research skill points. So every time you want to research anything here, you'll see this one is 1, 1, this one is 2, this one is 1, this one is 0, this one is 2, this one is 3. Basically, it requires 3 intel points that I'll show you how to get later to unlock these recipes. Okay? That's pretty much what it is. Nothing extra. So we've unlocked that. I reckon that should do for now. Unless they want us to do something else. We need to craft now a full set. So let's craft the hood, the gloves, pants, the shoes, the jacket, and, well, that's it. Can't craft anything else. But we can hydrate ourselves in the meantime. And now we can also equip a full set.
The War of Assassins has left debris
Perfect.
scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Oh, right. Now, wants us to research pistol. The Mola pistol kit. Let's research this as well. Because I think we can craft this in our inventory. Yep, true. And let's craft like 5. This is gonna craft 10 each, so that's like 50 darts. Oh, actually, it's 30 each. That's gonna be a lot more than 50 darts. Right, so now we have a pistol. Very nice. So, let's research a respawn beacon. We go here on the exploration bit. This is the respawn beacon. Basically, you craft this, you keep it in your inventory. Doesn't cost much, it's actually really cheap. And what this is gonna do, every time you need, you just put one down. Then you can pick it up at all times, it's fine. If you die, you respawn there.
Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Ugh. That's your skill.
Require assistance. Who's that?
What are you doing? Where's my knife? Oh. Yep. This is gonna be amazing. What do we have here? Couple of salvage. Okay, this has been salvaged already. What do you have? Nothing. Very good. So we have to research binoculars as well. It's going to be into exploration. This doesn't cost anything. So let's craft a pair. This is gonna go straight into our inventory. Get some copper. Copper is gonna be fairly useful. Grab as much copper as you want, although you do have to remember you only have 175 worth of weight. So yeah, basically the small camps, when you look all around and you see this, scavenger camps, will have all of these valuable items that you want, fuel cells, and different things. Let's open the skill menu. We've put everything together. We can healing read. Very nice. Oh, anyway, we have we should have healings. What is our heal? Oh, there you go. Oh, only 2. Okay, we need to find more fiber. Kill the scavengers. I killed the scavengers already. Oh, you want me to kill them again? Oh, I reckon we're gonna go and kill some other scavengers in another place. And this area spawned really quickly, so we can just go to another camp if we want to. Or we can wait for these ones to spawn and then we kill them. Fiber. Yes. Fiber is needed. Very nice. That's water. Very good. Oh, and with left alt. Can also dodge. It's gonna consume a lot of stamina, but it's really cool. Now let's kill some scavengers here.
It's obvious you've had some training, Offworlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store.
Hey, I don't know.
Your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Eventually both. Now, if you want to be a ninja, you can crouch. Now, this guy wants us to open the skill menu so he can talk some more.
To the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Okay, I'm gonna get some voice training. So basically, we're gonna use this on a lower cooldown. Basically, we're gonna compel people to do what we want. Much like illusion spells in Skyrim. We're gonna give them a calm effect. Now, we need to salvage fuel cells. So, in order to do that, we're gonna have to go to camps. So the camps, like this one here, is going to have fuel cells, right? You see, that one. And you're gonna have multiple other things. So, you're gonna salvage metal, extra more metal, and those bricks on the floor, the metal bricks on the floor. That is your fuel cells. And those are gonna give you electricity to your bases and everything, so make sure to pick them up. Also copper. Make sure to pick him up at all times. And camps are gonna respawn fairly often, so it's not gonna take more than maybe even a couple of seconds sometimes, but usually a couple of minutes, like a minute or so. Now, this one says we have to research the basic construction kit and craft the construction tool. So let's go into the Y, go to constructions, this one here. Construction is gonna cost us 1 intel. Craft this. And now we're gonna spend 20 salvage metal. You see, it doesn't cost too much to do these things. Right. Really put this on 8. However, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it somewhere there. So it's gonna be a bit of a tough challenge because we have to go through the we're gonna have to go through the desert, and we might lose everything to the good old sandworm. Oh, more fuel cells. But we do have our amazing ability, which makes us pretty fast. So maybe we have a good chance. Now, if you stay in the sun too much, you're gonna get parched and you're gonna lose hydration a lot quicker. But if you're a Ben Gesserit, you can have this sun tolerance. And basically what this does is gonna reduce your sunstroke rate to 70%. Basically, it's going to reduce your dehydration. Dehydration rate quite a bit, which is really cool. Now, let's see if there's someone in here. Oh, this is a chest. Couple of things. Always loot everything, especially in the beginning. Ooh. Ooh.
Enemy found. Shield on!
Alright. So when these guys have shields, remember, you go in and you have to kind of load them.
Need to reload. Interload one.
Woo! Wow, how many of them? Shoot everyone. There's no PvP here for the time being. Right, now, if you look at these areas with these 3 houses, these are 3-way outposts, right? These outposts here have intel. So whenever you need to research stuff, you need to get in these places. They're gonna be scattered everywhere. You see there's a keyhole rock here, one here, one here. Go through all of them. And find those suits, those suitcases. Ooh. We lose all of the stamina when we... But it's cool. It's fine. Get some fiber. And let's craft... some... What is it? Some healers. Right? And... we're gonna put that here. For my 5th. Right? Now, we did say we're gonna go that way, but we're gonna have to traverse all the way here. Because I want to put my base here in the middle. And I also want to show to you now, because if we lose everything now, it's quite an early stage, so it's fine. I want to show you how it is to go through the patches of desert. See all those red lights, or like red pings on the radar? All of that are sandworms. So for example, you always have to pay attention when you see all these rocky formations. You want to go to that one. This patch here, you're gonna start see some waves. You see? That means the sandworm is now picking up on these waves. So you have to move really fast. Otherwise... Oh, there's a guy with a sand bike. Very nice. Right, and the more you stay out here making noise, the closer the sandworm it gets, until at some point it's gonna come out and play. And, well, you don't want that, because if the sandworm comes out and play, you're pretty much dead. Let's just cool down a bit. Sit down, lady. Let's loot. Let's loot. I like to loot. I'm a loot whore. There's literally no other way to put it. Now, let's band-aid our bum a bit. Nice. One more. Where's that need to... Okay. Now, I think what I want to put my house is somewhere around here. I think it's gonna be quite the middle of the road. For this segment. Let's say over there. What about like this ridge? Doesn't look too bad, is it? Right, let's see if we can actually put it here. Too close to a no building zone. Nope, not here. What about here? Yeah, can actually put it here.
Congratulations.
Nice.
You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now.
Right.
Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Right, let's get some foundations. Now you have here, you press R and you have all of the utilities. You have placeables, decorations, you know, all the stuff for the shelter, like walls, wedge walls, roofs, inclined, special, structural. Let's go with a structural, actually let's go with all. And with the foundations. Place. Let's place one. And we're gonna place them as projection first. See? Look at that. Boom. Nice. And then you just hold. And this is gonna immediately put them in place. Done. You see? It's that easy. And then when you want the walls, you just scroll. Sorry, you just press E and it's gonna go into walls, and then you scroll. However, I have these ones, rounded windows. I like these ones. And you can actually just put them down immediately. Like this. Boom. If you want, where is it? Doors, you can have these structures. Wait. What are the passageways? Oh, you can't actually put the passageways on the round ones. You can only put them on the straight ones. So, if you want, for example, to in the building, you want to take some things off or delete something, you see the menu on the right side. You click your right mouse button. You go from build to move, repair, and demolish. Let's say you want to demolish this one, and you want to demolish this one, and this one, and this one, right? And now you want to go back into build. You go back into structural, and let's say you want to add a couple of regular rectangles, right? And then you want to add more of these. Like so, right? Hey. Ah, there you go. Perfect. And then you go into walls. And let's say you want to add these beautiful windows. Okay. Press Alt and scroll. Then let's get you a door. Obviously. And another door here. And now let's go with some roofs. Okay. So let's get you one like this. And we're gonna need some more rocks. Easy peasy. You can build pretty nice, cool stuff. So, you know. Although I wouldn't bother much with the first, you know, with the first couple of what you call it? The first couple of bases, because you're gonna eliminate them anyway later on. Because you're gonna move away from this area. But hey, still. Let's go find ourselves a couple of stones. We kind of need the stones. Maybe these ones? Nope, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Okay. If you don't know where they are, just go on the map and there you go. Granite stone over there. Now, I don't know if it's here. But we're just gonna go. Let's see. Oh, that's copper. So I would imagine he's up top. Oh, I'm critically injured. You know why? Because we don't have any water. We need to find water, or we die. Very quickly. So we need to go here. And we need to go quick, or we're gonna die. Oh well. Insufficient water to revive. And this is how you die. Now you see, this is how you die. Now if you die by the hand of deserters, or you know, somebody else kills you, you get all your stuff back. However, if it's a sandworm or a storm, a Coriolis storm that hits you, then yeah, there's not much you can do about that. You're simply losing everything. You have to start from scratch. Everything you had on you, it's gone. So you see, now we've died because of water. And had any water on us. And you can't even band-aid yourself to recover health when you're losing health because of dehydration. So what is the first thing we need to do? We need to come here and get water. First and foremost. Before we die again.
Reveal yourself.
Right, get some cells and stuff. However, we still need to find the water. Oh, there you go. I have a Primrose field here. Now, this is not yet available in the game. Like, you're gonna go through the tutorial, but let me just explain it to you now, rather than wait for them. So we go into research since we have the intel. Let's go here to water discipline. What you get is this. You get a basic exsanguination kit. This is going to give you an improvised blood extractor and a blood sac. Let me explain to you how this works. Let's do the blood sac and let's do the blood extractor. So, the way this works... Take off the binoculars for now, we don't really... We are going to kill someone. Right? Like we killed that guy. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It doesn't work. Fine. We'll find someone else to kill. Anyway, we have to move towards our base. But as soon as we find someone to kill, I'm gonna show to you how you keep yourself alive. So you don't do the same thing I've done. And you don't die of starvation. Come here. You get that guy.
Reveal yourself.
Tell that guy to come here towards you. Then you kill it. Then you get your blood extractor and you extract blood. And what this is gonna do is gonna put some blood into this small blood sac. You only have like 3000 ml of capacity. However, you use that with your sticks. Boom, you feel refreshed. See? This is how you keep yourself from dying. Now this is gonna be later on in the tutorial, but we don't have time for that. We really need now. So yep, we need stone, a lot of it. Finish the building as well. That is a sandworm. Not very great because we have to go that way. But in the meantime, let's grab some more stone. Right. Now, we have to go straight that way, but this is quite far. So the problem is, I'm gonna have to get through there without dying to the sandworm. It might take a bit. Right, making quite the noise. We're making a lot of noise. Hopefully we can make it. What's there? Come on! Okay, should be safe. Now. Get some cells. Those are really good. Copper. Gonna be really good for crafting later on, so always take it. Copper, cell fuels, all of these kinds of things. Alright. Let's get our 4. Some more blood. Look at that, you see? Very nice. Nice and easy. Get everything from here. Get some blood from this guy. Oh, I have a maximum. I'll take these. Because I have a lot of copper. But you know what? It's fine because I have 88 of them. Okay. Because our base is right here. So let's interact with where is the thingy that we put down? Oh, there you go. Let's put general settings. Storage is fine. That as a respawn location. Oh, so now if we die, we respawn here. If you press 8, you can take this one with move, and you can move this one inside. I think it's safer. Now let's finish the roof, because we were at the roof point. We had this to finish. And then the central one. Right? Perfect. All is done. Now we have to make a small storage. So we're gonna go into where is it? Storage containers, into placeables. I'm going to add a couple of storages right near the door. One here. And one here. And then we need to make also a fuel generator. This one is going to be pretty useful. Here we are going to add all of the fuel cells. We deposit all of them. It's like 3 days worth of energy. Right? And this... This is gonna give us 75 units of power. It's gonna generate 75 units of power. Which I've just done. Hello? Never mind, it says nothing, but we've done that. Let's take home some of this. This. The AMF generator and the micro sandwich, whatever these are. Now, although these guys don't say much, let's drink some water. There you go. Now we feel sated pretty well. Deposit fuel cells in the generator. Take all of them off and then deposit. Does this work? It doesn't. Never mind. It's crazy. I think it's crazy. So now we have power. For some reason it doesn't work. Don't know what to tell you. But it's whatever. I need 2 skill points to upgrade that one. Okay. Then I guess we keep it. Next. What do we need? If we go to R8, I think I need to go into the Y and do some research for the construction, and we are going to have to research a fabricator. Now these are all things that in the tutorial you're gonna learn how to do. So the fabricator basically is going to, let's put one here, right? The fabricator is going to use power and is going to allow you to make pretty much everything you can craft by hand, plus some extra things. For example, you can make some weapons that you can't make any other way. For example, this Karpov 38, which you need copper ingots and mechanical parts, right? Or you can do these scavenger steel suits from the Fremen. These ones only require micro sandwich fabric and plant fiber. I don't know why this one doesn't work, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take everything off, because I think this is not working, and we are going to demolish and then build one again. Shelter and shields. I'm sorry, what? Okay, nice. Now, deposit. Deposit fuel cell in the generator to power the base. Maybe what it wants is deposit them in here. No. It says no power. Don't know why. I don't know what's happening. This one says no power. Base shields inactive. I don't know what the hell is happening. But this is bugged. It's not. Let's split like 40 of them. And refuel generators, nothing. Base shield, it says inactive. Well, let's try to move it. If it works. It says no power. Well, this is clearly bugged, so I don't know what to tell you. Right, very nice. Was supposed to be easy. Well, I've got an idea. It might be that these walls are not the best. Let's try. Let's try these ones. Right? Ugh. Placement blocked. Okay. It has a few bugs here and there, I guess. You could say this one has no power. Enable.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield.
It was my
system
bad.
that
You
will
have
keep
to
your
enable
base
it.
Safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Salvage metal. How much do we have? 110. Gonna have to salvage some more. Oh. That is not a problem. Boom, look at that. We're gonna find some more. So, if we want to get some salvage metal, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to this caves. Oh. There's this one at the back. Let's get in there. Okay, huh? Think you're tough? You think you're tough? Get you the blood. Oh. Oh. The blood. Very good. Now. Find some salvage materials. For the metal salvage. Right. Some of them here. The batteries. Why not? Now, it's not saying anything. Like I'm taking all of this stuff. How much metal do I have? 97 on me and some home. I'll need a lot more. But it's fine. See, this one keeps on respawning. There you go. I think we're right with it. Map markers. Open map. Put markers. Locate and kill scavenger. There you go. You see, now we have to use the extractor. Now, I don't have anything to make this weapon, the Karpov. This is really good. I like this weapon a lot, but unfortunately we don't have it. So we're just gonna craft some extra healing tools. I think I'm gonna leave some of the... Yeah, because we don't really need it at the moment. And we're gonna deposit all of the fuel cells. So now we can go for 6 days with this, although we're not going. But we need to locate and kill scavengers. So well, I'm gonna go here at the scavenger camp. And we're gonna do some more. First we need to find dark side of it. We sit in the shadows. Die, my friend. And now we extract some blood. There you go. And now we have new schematics. Let me just loot everything. I suggest you do the same. Especially in the beginning stages, just be a tiny little whore. And loot everything. Just for the beginning. Right now. Go into research. And let's do a blood purifier. Yes, this is very good. Actually, let's go back home. And we are going to... Yeah, we know what the sheltered bar is. So, if you look where I have my hydration levels, it lights up as soon as I get... you see the symbol changes. You go from outside... You know, like sheltered. And then water seal. Like now you're shielded, it's fine. Okay. Let's go to refineries and put down a blood purifier. Oh, you're gonna like this one. If I can put it down. Oh, it doesn't really matter because we're not gonna keep this base for So, we're gonna deposit blood from our backpack. And this has a capacity of 6,000 milliliters and is gonna make 1,000 milliliters of water. Right? So that's a good thing. Storage, get me all of them. And then whenever you need, you just come here and you drink. Okay, easy peasy. Now we need to locate a moisture-sealed cave. Which is this one here. That we've been to already. Okay. And we need to gather... now I didn't took some of them, but you need the micro sandwich fabricators. See? And these ones. So, EMF generators, micro sandwich fabricators. We need all of this. Now we need a lot of metal. So pretty much I'm just farming this cave, but we can go to the other one as well. Let's just... Oh, another thing. You can just come here and press F. And if there's something already that you have in your inventory that it's in here, it's gonna immediately put it there. Let's just add these ones. Let's just add these ones. And add the fuel cells on the other side. And keep the plant fiber on me. So, let's quick deposit of the fuel cells. Let's go to that camp as well. I mean, why the hell not? Cure ourselves a bit.
Eyes on hostile. To arms.
Wow, my aim is horrible. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, never mind.
I've got your back.
What?
Die.
Okay, never mind. This guy's stuck over here. And I can't attack him. What is going on?
Coming. Damn. Empty.
Okay, he was stuck in the... Bloody hell. So he was stuck in that thing. There was nothing I could do. Ah, we need a lot of metal. Well, let's cure ourselves some more. Then we're gonna salvage all of it. Because we need so much of it. Right? Copper we have tons home. Right, we're going on the metal. We should be fine. Man, I love this this ability. Right, let's come here. Grab me the copper. Whew. And the metal. I don't have plant fiber. Well, let's find us some plant fiber. Brittle bush. It's right over there. Oh, there's one over here. Lucky me. Drink water from the blood purifier. Done. See? I mean, if you want, you can deposit all of the blood you're getting, so you always get fresh water. Now let's fabricate a complete scavenger suit at the fabricator. Actually, we don't need. We can go crafting in our inventory. I think we need to research it first though, is it? Yep. Where is it? There's nowhere. Oh, there you go. So is into the water discipline. That's where you find everything that is related to water. The blood extractors, the blood sacks, the scavengers suits. Because basically the thing about the scavenger suits is that they have some tubes running around all of the thingy. And what they do, they're gonna take all of your liquids that you lose, step by step, and basically they will they will purify that into water. They will refine that into water. So then at certain points you can just press F and you're gonna drink some water. So this really comes in handy plenty of times. Well, we have the chest piece and we should be ready. Nice.
Impressive, Off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Nice. Let's get you. This is gonna be just one small ore refinery. And what else was it? A survey kit. There you go. Done. Now, let's press 8 and let's put a refinery station. Oh, you know, this building is very tiny, so there's not a lot of space. Right. How's that? That's a bit better. Nice. No, the base is quite small, but we're not gonna use it too long. Get you a bunch of copper ingots. Ones are not needed. However, I'll need craft myself some light darts. Don't have salvage metal on me at all. There you go. I have it now. Craft me a bunch of them. Well, not 70. Too many. Or say craft me like 10. I need to fabricate a survey probe launcher. So we go into the exploration. 1. And make a couple of these. Yep. So we're gonna get ourselves a nice probe launcher.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Right. Now let's go somewhere pretty high. I reckon that's a pretty good place. And let's get this probe going. I don't know if this is high enough, but since we have 2, we need to be higher. We need another 3 meters. Apartments this way here. Let's bloody go up more. Should do. Enough. Alright, it's gonna go 111 meters and it's gonna scan everything around us. Couple more seconds and we should be good.
Very good. I'm
Nice.
going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Right. So, now, see? This is the trade post. Which is why I put the base here. Now, I wanted to put it around here. Probably would have been best. It's central, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. This is pretty much all of our segment. We just moved around here and around here. That's it. This is how much we moved. And this is just one segment. This is a tiny portion of it. This is huge. Going up, going here, going here. It's absolutely massive and we barely made one segment out of it. So obviously, there's a lot that needs to be done, but I reckon we should be okay for today. And in the next one, we're gonna do part 2 of the introduction, so to speak. And then we'll see how it goes. Let me know if you like it, if you intend to buy it, if you intend to play it. And we can even join servers together, yeah? Join for a common cause. Now, there's also PvP. It's gonna happen later on for the beginning 10 hours, I'll say. It's probably gonna be very little PvP, but it's fine. However, it will become PvP later down the road. Because there's plenty of action that server-wide you do, like voting and other things that will impact everybody on the Arrakis servers, on all of them. So it's actually quite involved, the PvP mechanics, where if you don't take any action, you are going to lose on some bonuses and some things, because the other one, the people that took action and enforced one side and voted for one side now get to pick and choose some rewards, and this happens weekly. So it's pretty cool. There's plenty of stuff. And the PvP seems to be really fun in this game, but we have to get there. Anyway, this is gonna be, for now, it's gonna be around 2 hours, I think, 1 hour and 50. We're gonna do part 2, however, because otherwise this is gonna be like a 5-hour video. I don't want to make it too long. So next time we'll continue with the tutorial. We'll try to finish it and move away from this area. We're gonna do some trading. We're gonna do some contracts, and hopefully we're gonna get a better weapon. I'll see you in the next one, lads.